Hello and good evening. Hi, Nick. Yeah, of course it's dinner time. Oh, let's see here. Pull you guys in for this. Just looking at the new mods and seeing if there's anything I want to grab. I was hoping to have this done already, but yeah, I had to fix some issues on a multiplayer server that I am managing. I do like the drop nose masses, but I think I'll leave that off for now. Ah, right, I wanted this. No, that's not the one I was thinking it was. I just saw one regarding helpers the other day that I really liked the idea of. But of course I didn't grab it, so now I'm paying for it, right? Yeah. Sure. Well, I know one way I can grab it real quick. I can grab it maybe out of the multiplayer. Yes, helper admin. That's what it's called. Yeah, Nick, that wouldn't have done me any good if I couldn't remember what it was called. There. Badoop. Now we'll quit real quick and reload, and everything will be kosher. Make sure I don't need any updates. Nope, all looks good. Well, sadly, I'd already exited out by the time I saw your comment. I think I do want that for this gameplay. Yep, definitely want that. Perfect. Oh, and I'm really hoping that that the guy behind Terraform, yeah, that mod, gets the version 4 out soon. 'Cause I'd really like to have it. No. What do we got going on up there? No. Where is my mower? It was not marked on the map, probably because the stop marker was over top of it. Okay. No big dealio. This poor thing needs a bath, though. This one's going to become a crop field. This is just too perfect of a crop field. arable. Oh, that one's not bad either. This one does look a little bit smoother to me, though. Alright. Thought we said that course needed to go away. I didn't save it, did I? No. Great job. Move that guy out of the way. And target position. There. Open and close course generator. Let's see what it comes up with. It is still trying to do it on the wrong field. There we go. Alright, he's going to get to work. And so are we. Yep, we got a little bit of work left to do over here. Good times. AI worker Elizabeth is blocked by an object. Really? First off, Elizabeth with an S? What are we, British? Alright, well. Oh, stupid map boundary that you can't see. Oh yeah, you went and found that very first tree, didn't you? The heck? There we go. I suppose I probably should. Make sure there aren't any others. Ow. Well, okay. Uh-oh. I guess we're gonna find all the trees this time around. Second shift? What do you mean second shift? And hi, Scorp. Ah. Okay. And who was shift number 1? Alright, is that all trees now that are going to be a problem? It looks that way. Beautiful. Oh, it was already down. Hi, Hydra. Don't break the multiplayer server while I'm busy. I know, you're not the one who breaks it. It's everybody else. I think you need to go there, buddy. See how PC players play. Not a whole lot different, except for I get beautiful tractors like this. Boy, she needs a bath, doesn't she? I need to wash all my equipment. I'm slacking. And of course I get the courseplay thing, Hydra. Which I use to my advantage. Come on, lift the back. Thank you. Goodness. Oh yeah, and I get to deal with trees using lumberjack, so that I can just take the stumps out with my chainsaw. Let's see here. October. That means we could, if we get that other field plowed up in the near future, or another field, I should say, we could plant ourselves some winter wheat. What's the time frame for winter wheat on this map? Oh, now. Hello, Aiden. So if we can get it all done, we could do some winter wheat or barley. Haha, gotcha. I swear, Scorp, sometimes I think people come for your commercials more than for my gameplay. I had my first non-family female subscriber that I know of last night, by the way. I got an email that a lady had subscribed. I'm not going to say her name in case she doesn't wish to be identified on the, you know, on the general stream here, but that was kind of cool. I know there are ladies out there who are interested in farm sim. Well, Hydra, this one that I'm playing on ran me $17.50-ish US dollars shipped, and should last me at least 5 years without a whole lot of upgrades. Boy, I hate that invisible map edge sometimes. An Elkhart, Indiana train game. Okay. That's cool, Aiden. I know somebody who used to work for the New York Central and was based out of Elkhart. That's cool, Scorp. Like I say, I know there are ladies who are into Farming Simulator. It's just, for the most part, they tend to keep a fairly low profile, probably because of the same reason they do on any other game they play, because a lot of guys are jerks about it. Which is why I'm not going to say this lady's name, because that's not fair to her, you know. There's a lady truck driver that I watch sometimes on YouTube. She goes by Razor Kitten, and she's also a gamer. And other than the fact that she has a lot of tattoos, which I'm not into tattoos, I think she's cool as heck. And I can easily see her being one of those ladies that's constantly irritated by guys being pigs because she's very attractive. Well, of course not, Aiden. Um, he worked for Norfolk Southern, like, I'm not Norfolk Southern, New York Central, years and years ago. You know, because New York Central doesn't exist anymore. It got merged into Penn Central, and then got merged into Conrail, and he worked there before it was Penn Central. This is an old guy. He's became a teacher after that, and then he's long since retired now. But he still works part-time at the hobby shop that I used to work at. Alexander, what are you doing? Can you get up on the bed, please? Don't chew on the floor. No, that's a naughty boy. We don't chew on floor. Get up on your bed. Get up on your bed. Go. Get up there. Good boy. Now lay down, please. No more chewing on the floor. Weirdo. Why do you do that anyway? Huh? Does the floor taste good? My dog chews on my hardwood floor. Thankfully, it's not too big of a deal because this floor already needs to be redone, completely sanded down and resurfaced because previous owners of the house destroyed it. There's white paint on it, which is weird because the room isn't even painted, it's wallpapered. So they must have done it prior to wallpapering it. Or it's paint from something other than the walls. I don't know, but both of the upstairs bedrooms are ruined this way. They have hideous wallpaper on the walls, and they have beautiful hardwood floors that have been damaged by having paint spilled on them, white paint specifically, and not having been sanded down and resealed for probably ever. So at some point, I'm going to rent a nice big floor sander. I'm going to sand them down, and then I'm going to stain and seal them again. Because these are real hardwood floors. And they're quite nice, other than, you know, the damage I just mentioned. Yeah, Hydra, that's exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about. Too many of the male gamers are just pigs. And it would be one thing if they just, you know, calmly, casually flirted, but they just get outright nasty sometimes. I've flirted with a few female gamers back in the day, usually when they started it, because then I knew it was okay. I was never comfortable starting it because of all the harassment that they got. Aiden Conrail's dead, man. It got split between Norfolk Southern and CSX. That's just because the railroads are too cheap to repaint them when they don't need it, which I totally understand. It costs money. Money, money, money. That's not really an accurate way to say that, though, Aiden. Conrail doesn't have locos. CSX and NS still have locomotives painted as Conrail. You're funny, Scorp. So Hydra, the best way to look at the mods like Course Play and Auto Drive is that it's like multiplayer without multiplayer. Because they're way better than the base game AI. If you set them up correctly, anyway. I mean, I got my mower person over there working hard. That's okay, Scorp. Neither was I. Neither was I. I found it frustrating and took too much energy. Everybody runs on everybody's lines, Aiden. It's locomotive pooling, shared power. Especially on trains that are dedicated runs between points on two different railroads. The power plant in West Olive, Michigan comes in with BNSF locomotives on one end and CSX on the other, or at least it used to. Now apparently it's just BNS locomotives, period, but run by CSX crews. So... Well, Nick, they're not hard to set up. Where you're at, Scorp, it's probably BNSF and UP lines. And you're just, yeah, seeing the shared power. It's actually kind of amazing how much our Class 1 railroads do cooperate with each other, even though they're competing with each other. It's kind of interesting, and it's basically all because they kind of have to. They can't access every single location, so they have to move freight between each other. Oh yeah, Nick, what's the big disaster? Get your butt back on that bed, Alexander. Don't be irritating, please. Get up there. And stay up there this time. I don't like it when you're behind my back like that. I don't know what you're doing. Tofsy. What, Nick? Where? Because that's terrifying. Oh, good. Look, there's my reminder that you're all supposed to donate a small amount of money to me to buy a real tractor. Oh crap, Chernobyl all over again. Which is in the Ukraine. I bet, Scorp. GE factory for what, though? GE makes a lot of stuff. From railroad locomotives to jet engines. We're not going to get into that, Aiden. No politics. Besides, that's a very complex discussion anyway. And I'm not sure if you have the background understanding of world politics to get it all. That's cool, Scorp. I prefer EMD locomotives over GE by a long shot. GEs also like to explode on themselves and catch fire because they eat their own turbos. GE's involvement with the railroad industry goes all the way back to the earliest diesel electrics. They made electric traction motors for other people's locomotives. I think Alexander and I are going to have words. He's being naughty. Sorry, I was silent there for a minute. I was giving my dog the stare down. I'm impressed that I managed to stay on my line while doing so. I won, of course. He's now laying up on the bed pouting. Yeah, Tintin it is. That's funny, Scorp. Of course, I'm going to turn most of this into arable land. I'm only going to keep one. Actually, I might not even keep any because I can mow the verges. I've left pretty big spaces between the defined fields that I've made. So, yeah, I could very easily stand to just use all of these defined fields as arable and just mow the verges. Especially if Follow Me ever comes out. I wish Courseplay would add that sort of corner that I just made. An outside loop. That would solve so many problems on so many fields. Time to get the baler working so that I can. Oh, you know where I screwed up? I forgot to save this field that I'm driving across right now so that the baler could do it. I'm going to have to bale this field manually. Pooh. That was unintentional. Alright, so. And I just did that other one manually. I'm going to have to do all of the. Crap. That was airheaded of me. I'm going to have to do all of the baling manually. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? And yeah, Tintin, it's all going to be silage. Alright, we need a pause time. I'll be back. Are you coming, Casharoo? What, Psycho Potty? on that bed. Good boy. No, I don't have anything for you. You're not getting anything. You spoiled brat. Are you spoiled? Are you my spoiled puppy? Yes, you are. Yep, good boy. All right, lay down. Okay. Har, har, har. Y'all's funny. I cannot remember. Did we get a diesel tank for the farm yet? I don't think we did. I don't see one. No, we didn't. Catch you later, Aiden. Yeah, no crap. That's why you're going to the store. Oh, it ain't gonna let me. Well, that's irritating. The twisted mine, huh? You might want to fix that. Oh, really? Who's dinging me on there? Yeah, Nick, that was the game. All right, 067221, 067221, 067221. Bingo. Okay, I don't understand at all what the guy just said to me. I'm going to have to reread it again when I'm not trying to drive the tractor. Ah, diesel. Thirsty tractor. I bet you guys were all wondering why I was unhooking from my equipment and stopping what I was doing. Admit it. You were all totally wondering. Scorp, you missed a trick there, man. You could have gone with 8675309. 8675309. Alexander, I'm not going to have this conversation with you again. If you can't be good, you're going to go downstairs. And I'm going to close the door on you. Don't look at me like that. You're normally not naughty like this. Is there another stink bug over in that corner? Is that why you keep going over there and looking over there? Is that your problem? You want to eat another stink bug? You're funny, Nick. Well, he does see another stink bug. That's his problem. Darn dog. I love you, Mutt. It's funny, Nick, because my girlfriend saw something on Facebook earlier today that she said is totally me. It was a post of a minion with a microphone singing, and the caption on it, this is being a meme, of course, is, just because I can't sing doesn't mean that I won't sing. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's definitely me. Especially in the car. Oh my goodness, do I ever torture her in the car. Nice, Scorp. Good call. What's rude, Nick? You're rude. That's a good one. Look at all those silage bales. All that money. That's not rude. That's just how couples are. You tolerate each other's foibles. I'm going to do something that's a little bit of a waste of fuel. And I don't even care. Well, Nick, it does go both ways. And her singing is even worse than mine. She can't carry a tune in a solid bucket. Actually, I am going to spin around right here and get started on this one. Let's see. Escape. Cross play. Create job. Target position. Up here. Field position. Right there. Good enough. Open, close the generator. Check my settings. Generate fieldwork course. How about one headland, please? Thank you. Start job. Target is unreachable. No, it is not. Target is right here. Wait, this needs fuel too. As well as a bath. But I think we're done with this guy for the moment. I'm sure you guys are probably tired of grass work. Yeah, Scorp, exactly. Now you're getting the idea. As long as you don't involve Rick Astley. No being rickrolled in my streams. It's just not allowed. I really need another tractor. I can't even comprehend how badly I need another tractor. That is actually very surprising, Scorp. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's allow create fields. We'll move that out of the way. Create job. Of course, play field work. Let's see. I have one tool. I want to do 3, 4 headlands. And yeah, see what that gives me. Could not generate. Of course it couldn't. Holy cow. I don't like that. There we go. That's more my style. Start the job, please. And there we go. She's off. Or he's off. Whoever, whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nick, what game are you watching? That is not working. The keybind for showing the helper admin is not working. Oh, that ought to be an entertaining game, Nick. And a crazy one, too. Where is everybody tonight? I feel a little lonely. I mean, not that you guys aren't good company, just normally we have about double this many people here. Really, Betty? You're blocked by an object? Because you hooked yourself on a tree, Betty. Thanks. Well, we know that Helper Betty's not very smart. Yeah, I love that selfish attitude there, Scorp. Oh man, Colorado's kicking some butt this year, aren't they? You're funny, Scorp. I'm a Capricorn. That's why I'm able to out-stubborn a stubborn pit bull who's looking at me like, yeah, right, Dad, you don't ever out-stubborn me. But of course I do. He just won't admit it because he's too stubborn. Boy, just watch that money roll down. What are you doing in the corner, Alexander? Are you being weird? Are you being really weird tonight? Of course you are. Because you're my dog. Only if that trend continues, though, Nick. You can't count on that trend continuing. Especially not in the current NHL where things change day to day. Alright, I really, really need another tractor, guys. Or to do less jobs at the same time, I suppose. What happened here? Really? That's what you're going to call done. I think what shocks me and most people is how far ahead the Red Wings are in the projections for their rebuild. Everybody was expecting it to take 10 years, and it's been 5. And we're already contentious again. That's funny, Scorp. Whereas I know more than I ever did because I actually have time to watch stuff now. Of course, the only sport I care about is hockey, too. That makes it easier when you're a one sport fan. Um, Never mind, I'm an idiot. It's like, why is that not behaving? Because I hadn't gotten rid of the console. So the mouse wasn't given back to me yet. What's the name of this field? CP2. Yeah. Okay. Open course generator. Why will it not let me generate the course? Um, there we go. There we go. And this is the one that's a little bit of a waste of fuel, but I don't care because I'll be able to save it and run the baler with it. Can we take a loan and lease a tractor to pull the baler? Yeah, because we don't really own anything or owe any loan right now, so I can take my 25 grand and not be broke. Let's lease us a tractor. Which Massey do we currently have? I've already forgotten. A small one, I assume. Not the smallest, of course. Well, Pooey, I don't remember. Oh, we could lease that. That sounds like fun. Or we could just buy this guy. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Let's go with the canopy. Front loader attacher doesn't work on that. That's right. Go with the big one. Oh yeah. We'll just let the AI drive so I can sit back and have a few sips of my water here. And I don't listen to any shows like that. I don't know why. I've never enjoyed them. I don't like any sort of talking head, though, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Regardless of the subject, I don't care if it's political or sports. Talking heads don't work for me. I'm a weirdo, and we all know it. And I'm going to have to redo this because we don't want it going right through the middle of our field anymore. I'm going to do it by just going in and deleting. The course, the auto drive network file. There we go. You know what, Nick? That I'm odd and strange and awesome all at the same time? Because that's the truth, isn't it? Oh, good. This doesn't work. Because, why? I thought those were all hydraulic. I don't see any air there. Well, thankfully, with the way that manual attach works, that will have no effect. Beautiful. Alright, how do I want to run this? Looks like I want to start right here and go for a loop around the field. Heck yeah. So, did you guys hear about Ola Hildor and Renabu? Ola got very unlucky and got hit with ransomware on his drive that has all of his Renabu stuff. All of his research stuff. Drone footage and pictures. So that's likely going to be delayed, getting the map out. Ola Hildor is making one of the most beautiful maps, a 16x at that, for FS22. He posts pictures of it on the Farm Sim Guys Discord and on his own Discord. He used to once in a while post on my Discord too, but he hasn't in a while. Yeah, I didn't say he would have the best map. I said one of the best. But it is a beautiful map, and he's making every single building on it custom to match the real world. Or almost every single building, I should say. That's right. Hydra knows. Renabu is gorgeous. Based on a real world location and so well done. Thanks, Tintin. What do you mean you claimed a farm on Ola's map, Scorp? I don't have them memorized, Cody. For Renabu Hydra, that's pretty close, yeah. I think it's actually closer to 20. That's funny, Scorp. It's a pre-built, Cody. It's not worth doing custom right now when a pre-built costs the same price as the graphics card in it would cost if I bought just the graphics card. Which is sad because it's the first time in about 20 years that I have not pre-built, I mean custom built my desktops. You know what? Rather than, like I said, I don't have it memorized. Let's just do this. No, this is not the one that I bought. Come on, sign in. Thank you. Order history. There you go. That's what I'm running. And it was cheaper when I bought it. No, what's crazy is the prices of the stupid things. No, Cody, no problem streaming at all. At least not problems caused by my PC. I've had problems with OBS, and I've had problems with YouTube. Like, for example, right now, everything from OBS to YouTube is telling me that my connection is excellent, but my replay in YouTube Studio looks a little bit jerky, so I hope it doesn't look like that for you guys. Boy, if the light range is this bad on this tractor with the better light range mod, I don't want to know what it's like by default. Jeez. Yeah, Hydra, I don't know what a company over there in the UK similar to Newegg is. I know that you guys have companies that are similar to Newegg, I just don't know what they're called. And that's where I would get one from. The one that I bought and the one that I linked there, that brand, ABS, is Newegg's in-house brand. So, since I have a going on 15-year, I think, relationship with Newegg professionally, and I trust them, I don't mind using their in-house brand. Yeah, Scorp, that would be annoying. I actually find that I don't have enough on this, and I believe I have 8. You guys could tell me for sure looking at the sheet there. I think there's 2 on the top by the power button at the front, and 6 on the rear, if I remember correctly. Yeah, ask Farm Sim Guy, Hydra. He was talking about a really good one that you guys have there. Boy, I do love this farmhouse. Yeah. I don't know when I acquired so many USB-based devices, but, holy crap. I'll probably get a USB 3 expansion card that has 4 more slots on it. And put that in. Still better than my damn work MacBook that has 0. Oy vey. Oh, everything's gonna be USB-C now. Let's not give them a single regular USB port, even though they might have 100 legacy devices that use it. I hate Apple, sorry. I have no choice about having it for work, though. Actually, Scorp, I have a powered hub, so I can plug anything into it. I just had completely forgotten about it until you said get a hub. Huh. I don't know where it's at right now, but I have a powered USB hub that has 4 ports on it with individual on-off switches, toggle buttons, actually. They're not switches. They're push-button toggles. that I really like. So I just need to dig that out and start using it again. And hello, Michael. Welcome back to the Grasswork Galore. This is a powered 3.0 hub. So as long as you're not talking to multiple devices on it at the same time, it's great. Michael with the funny facts of the day. All the silage bales. They are everywhere. Why am I still struggling with this? Oops. Wrong button. Alright guys, so here's the bad thing. I'm feeling better, right? With my back. But I'm actually feeling worse than I was yesterday. Now why is that? I'm feeling worse than yesterday because I am now out of muscle relaxers. Hang on a hot minute. Alright, sorghum goes in the spring. Yeah, we'll do some winter wheat and barley. But I think this guy's gonna have to go to the store. Get some seed. Dude, where are you going? Wow. Seriously, where are you going? And because of your stupid detour, you're gonna crash right in. Stop. Idiot. Hold on. We are on CP3. Save course. CP3 windrow. Clear the course. Beautiful. Scorp. Oh, you're funny, man. You're a funny guy. Nearest waypoint, yes. Oh yeah. They do it all the time. Alright, it might be time to buy a pressure washer. Maybe. You know, because I'm filthy. Actually, I think I'll do that. Wow, that did not put that at all where I wanted it. No. 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 Listen, toolbox. You're making me angry. Go over there. Yeah, upside down. Thank you. I don't use instant wash, Nick. I never have, I never will. Hello, Greg. Woof. She's a dirty old New Holland. Of course, Scorp. You and your fast farming. Wow, that header has lost all of its paint. Well, that header's toast as far as paint is concerned. More like grass blasted, but I get your point there, Greg. Good gravy. I think the modder might need to make some adjustments on that. Gravy, Scorp. Okay. I fixed my little boo-boo here. Manually. Scorp, we're still in our first game here, man. So, not even 2 seasons? We started in August. It's October. That's not even 1 full season yet. Well, I have a mod to fix that. I just haven't done anything with it yet because it's a little goofy. Hey. Okay, you better be working over there still. Turn that off for the moment. What the heck? just for giggles. I love how a lot of tractors are like trains, and they have full speed capability in reverse because they have a reverser. Wow, that just won't hook up at all. Yep, alright. That's got to be this tractor. I don't think we'll be keeping this tractor. Bugged mod. In fact, we're just going to sell it right now and get something different. And I need to remember to remove that. Alright, so I paid $14,000 for it. We barely used it. We're going to get our full $14,000 back because it's a broken pile of garbage. So I need to add 3,065. There we go. And let's look at our other options then. That's very disappointing. That's okay. We got lots of options here. I mean, what's the horsepower? 150. That's the only downside. That is a really cheap $150, or I mean 150 horsepower tractor. Hmm. Oh, me likey. And the front loader attacher actually works on this. Dang. Big old chunky front tires. I didn't forget any zeros, Greg. That's so funny. Put GPS on it. Oh. All right, so this is $2,000 more, and it's arguably a better tractor. It's got 3 more horsepower. It's a John Deere with a full cab. And it's got a loader arm, which we are going to make immediate use of. There we go, 760 loader. We want it in green. That's so cool. I don't like umbrella cabs. Greg. Not my style. Oh, yeah. All the stuff. I mean, we should probably get a set of forks. Pallet forks. I don't know. Maybe I'll get nothing for now. So that's 1,600. Stole one is 1,400. I'm going to go that route. Because I can make that John Deere green. That looks very bright. Hmm. Oh well. So I paid the same amount but got it colorized. I love it. Yeah, I tried it once too, Greg, and I was not impressed. Really? Really? You're not going to work for me now? And you're going to get hung up? I don't think so. I know what I was doing wrong. This is the arm, not the tool, which means I need to manual attach it. The tools I can automatically attach. The arm still has to be manual. Oh, and there's Greg saying that. Greg, always helpful. Just as I figure it out myself from fumbling around. I should just read the chat more and see what Greg has to say first. Because 99% of the time he's got the correct answer. I gotta fix that. So, Giants did something that I consider very stupid. They added some new clothing, right, with the 1.3 update. But instead of adding it to the end of the category, they put it in the middle. So my Massey Ferguson hat became a crone hat. That ain't kosher, man. Now, why would I do that, Nick? It's just you talking. See, this crone hat didn't used to be here. It went John Deere and then Massey. But because they reordered the slots and it goes by the numeric ID, it changed my hat. That's just not okay, man. Yep, Nick. You are crying, aren't you? Crying like a something. What did you help me with before I even started the game, sir? I would really like to know. You're funny, Scorp. That's correct. I wasn't reading chat. I mean, come on, guys. You do know that I like to try to figure things out for myself, right? That way I only appear partially incompetent rather than totally incompetent. Alexander just gave me a look like, yeah, whatever, Dad. You're just totally incompetent. He knows. Don't you, Moose? He's come down for his nightly butt spanking. Isn't that right, you silly puppy? Well, plus, Greg, there's a delay between when you type something in chat and when it sends that chat to me. If I was to actually watch my stream on another computer or whatever, I would see the chats faster than I see them. I don't know why YouTube chooses to do that. It's dumb. Oh yeah, Greg, I don't think you were here yet when I was talking about that earlier. I'm better overall, but I'm worse than I was yesterday because I'm out of muscle relaxers. So there's tension back there that just makes it sore all the time now. With the settings that I'm using, Scorp, it should be about 20 seconds before I see any comments that you make from the time that you make them. And it does regularly frustrate me. But the way I have my desk set up currently, it's not very easy for me to put my stream up on the other computer, even though they're both on the same desk. The way the monitors are all turned, it's not very easy for me to see it. So I just don't. Oh yeah, Alexander, you gonna give the people out there the seal talk again? Well, go ahead, you tell them. Are you gonna tell? Oh, you're gonna throw a tire at me? I'd rather you didn't. You know that thing hurts when you throw it at me? Oh, there you go. You tell them. Are you saying hi to all your fans? All your fans that can't wait until I get a doggo cam? A doggo cam that you'll probably... Oh, yeah. That you're going to have broken within the first day, probably. So yeah, we're back to playing tug of war and everything, Greg. He's getting his happy attention. Roar, roar, roar. Yeah, you're just a happy pup now, aren't you? Yeah. You know you're still too strong for me to really play tug of war, right? At least when you're holding the tire like that. Well, there's pretty much... All right, Sir Mouthy. There's pretty much only one spot I can put it, Greg. So I don't have a whole lot of choice. There's either one spot to put it or funky angles. Oh my goodness. He's being so talkative right now. Oh, oh wow. And he's so happy to play tug of war again that he's forgotten his manners with it. And he's being too aggressive. That's alright. I won't be streaming at all tomorrow, so I'll take some time. Well, I might stream very late. But I'll take some time with him tomorrow to teach him his tug of war manners again. Are you going to drop it like that? Really? You're about to drop it. Look, it's going to fall. He's like, no, it's not. Smacks his paw down on it. It's like, I've got it, Dad. I do sometimes wonder what it would have been like if I had been able to take him with me when I was driving truck. Unfortunately, they didn't let you take your dog until you'd been driving for a year. Aw, Scorp! You telling me you're too old to pull an all-nighter now? Where are you going, Greg? Somewhere fun, I hope. All right, sir, that's enough. You're gonna wake up, Mom. Hey, Alexander. 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 Calm down, puppy. You're gonna wake Mama up. And she's not gonna be happy with you. No, she won't. You don't want an unhappy Mama. Oof. That used to be me all the time, Scorp, because I used to have real bad insomnia. I'm glad I don't suffer from that usually anymore. Oh, Greg, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Funerals are not a good thing. I'll be gone for 10 days or so around the July 4th holiday. Because the girlfriend and I are going to rent an RV and go on vacation. We know, Hydra. We know. I really wish you could, man. I really wish you could. You're funny, Greg. The one we're looking at, Nick, is renting I think it's a 35-footer through, it's privately owned, and it's through a website called RV Share, and they allow dogs, so we get to take our dogs with us, and that's a must for us. You know, and we'll take care of it, and if they make any mess, we'll clean it up good enough that nobody will ever know. Scorp, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. If you like catfish, which I don't, but I enjoy catching them, I'll catch you some pretty good-sized catfish. We can hang out on the pier, and you can drink some beer, and we can shoot the bull while fishing. Oh, these are actually, I don't drink beer, Scorp. You should know that by now. The catfish where I fish, Scorp, it's a smallish lake, but it's connected via a channel to Lake Michigan. So it's pretty good water. And well, okay, whatever alcohol you want to drink there, Scorp. Fine. I'll make it more generic. And I can catch some pretty darn big channel cats out of there. My daughter actually has caught the biggest one out of us. She caught a 3-footer. I mean, 3 foot exact. That thing was heavy. As for what you're talking about, Greg, with a tow behind camper is what we would call it. I know you guys call them a caravan, but we call them a camper. I don't have a vehicle to tow one with, for one thing, so I'd have to rent a vehicle. But a 35-foot RV, I can get anywhere I need to go while traveling in a 35-foot RV. That's not even the biggest ones caught out of there, Greg. Plus, because that lake is connected to Lake Michigan, sometimes we get muskies in there, and muskies will go 6 feet easy. 3 foot is a small muskie. And if you're not familiar with the term muskie, it's a short form of muskellunge, which is the full name of the fish. Supposedly, they once in a while get sturgeon in there too, and the lake sturgeon out of the Great Lakes can get up to like 12, 13 feet. Oh, goodness, he's just about done, finally. Oh, Scorp, the same lake where I catch the catfish, has walleye in it as well. I don't think you're going to get muskies any bigger than they get in the Great Lakes there, Nick. Barf, fish tacos. Barf. I don't know. I find trout fishing better. Trout fishing in a stream to me is better than walleye fishing because while they might not have the stamina of the walleye, they still put up a pretty good fight usually, and they're really tricky. You make one mistake and they're throwing that hook. I know that, Nick. I know where the river's at. I'm just saying that anything connected to the Great Lakes is going to have the big muskies if they decide to go up it. While I was doing my catfishing on Lake Makatawa one time, I actually saw a muskie, and I only saw it because it came up and ate a frickin' duck about maybe 30 feet out from the pier that I was fishing from. That is a sight to see. You're watching this duck swim, and then all of a sudden, these two jaws come out of the water and just go around it, and it's gone. That is freaky to watch. Oh my goodness. About stinking time. I don't know if I'd call them mean, Nick, but they're hungry. Uh-oh. I'm getting the beep beep of low battery on the headphones. Time to plug in. Good thing I'm just about done streaming for the night. I hate being plugged in. What are you whimpering about there, Moose? Don't you me. I'll your butt. Yes, I will. Got it. Haha. How you like them appellators? It's like, oh, shut up, Dad. Rawr, 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 rawr. Rawr, rawr, rawr. You are such a mouthy boy, aren't you? Don't you growl at me. No. Kind of sad we're talking about all this fishing, and I didn't go last year, except maybe twice, I think I went. First, I was truck driving, so I was never home, and getting out-of-state licenses in other states is usually very expensive. And then, once I was home, I was so busy with the new job that I never had time. Thinking about it, it's kind of depressing. Oh well, I'll do better this year. Yeah, Scorp, I agree with you. Minnesota is beautiful. Oh my goodness, Alexander. You are just hyper tonight. He's full of all the piss and vinegar tonight. In fact, he's so far beyond that he's full of jet fuel. That's how I feel about Michigan, Nick. It's so beautiful, why would I ever want to leave? Pretty much politics is the only reason I would. I really hope that I can get my property here in a couple years and have you guys come over to visit. I think we'll have a load of fun. Especially if I also get a couple of tractors or something. Oh, look. Trees in the field. That looks like that was all of the... Oop, that's not what I want. I want... Y. We're going to park this up and then call it for the night, guys. Actually, we're not even going to park it up. We're going to put it over here in the queue to get washed. Alrighty. Well, guys, thanks for coming, hanging out with me, having a good chat. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night.